Hello, my brothers. And today I thought I'd actually try my hand at Roblox. So, fun fact about me. Let me adjust myself right quick. I've never played this game before. And the main reason why I've never played this game before is because I thought it was a children's game. When I say children's game, that could go hand in hand because I was known for being an Among Us fucker, but in a children's game in a sense, like, an early 2000s Barney Nickelodeon Disney Channel Flash game. I didn't know that this was like a regular game that you could like mod, like Gary's mod in a sense. Had no clue that's what Roblox gave. So I really wanted to get in on it and see what the fun was about. And that's what I'm going to do today. Now, I am kind of recovering from a very severe sinus infection that I had. I was out in 20 and 30-degree weather with a mini dress on and no jacket. And it got unusually cold in Texas. It was like 20 degrees, which is so uncommon for where I live. But nonetheless, came back homesick. So it is what it is. I'm just starting to regain my voice and my ability to talk without it hurting. So without me continuing to yap, I just want to get into it. So I also want to be transparent in saying I don't entirely know how Roblox works. I tried, and when I say tried, I really tried to modify my character. Okay, so I've also come to find that you have to pay to not look fucking ugly, and that is so wild to me. Okay, I have a head shaped like a fucking marshmallow. I look like a fucking Lego man. I don't even look like a girl, in my opinion. I look like a Lego man. I have no ass. I have no boobs. I look nothing like this at all in real life. I don't have any Robux. I have some free stuff. Okay, that looks better than the ginger shit that I just had. Oh, they have the little silly face. You want to feel a little silly. Whoa, why'd that change my hair back? Oh, you can only try on one thing at a time? Oh my God. I was gonna say this is what my hair looks like in real life. This is absolutely not what the fuck I look like in real life. So we're definitely gonna modify that price range. The minimum is $0, the maximum $0 because I am broke and I am not putting money into Robux. I refuse. So we're gonna look for everything that is free. That was like the end of all the free shit. I did not know that to not look fucking weird and ugly, you had to pay. I refuse to put money into this game. So, this is just how I'm gonna have to look for a little bit. Is there a way that you can earn Robux? I kind of want to play this shit. It looks fun. Yeah, this looks amazing. I'm not reading any of that, but it looks kind of fun. Is there like a way that you can earn Robux or do you have to pay for them? Oh shit. I can't even like really see like what's going on. So do we take a seat at the table? I can't move. I can't walk towards the table. So maybe it would have been smart to read the description because I have no clue. Like, shoot, am I gonna be armed with a gun? I have like no clue what's going on right now. So maybe it would have been a little bit smart had I read the description. People are surviving. How do you play this? Like, what are you supposed to do? They're walking on top of the fucking table. Well, I'm at the table. Wait, shit just started getting real. Oh my God, it's Russian roulette? Is that what it is? They're deciding who to kill. Who has the gun? He has the gun. Oh no, don't look at him. He has the gun. I was just about to leave, y'all. I was just about to leave. Well, I didn't get shot. Would you like to kill? Yes, I would like to kill someone. Oh, I got the gun. I can't kill a woman. Him because the gun didn't go off. He killed him for me. Oh, oh, they got me. So, that was interesting or whatever, but we're gonna keep it moving. We're gonna keep it moving. We have a rope swing. I see this word obi a lot. I don't know what that means. Oh, the supermarket simulator. That was such a fucking titty tongue twister for me for no reason. I'm not cute enough to play that game. Doodle Obi, this looks kind of cool. So you have to draw like your pathway? Is that how you do it? Okay, cool. I can't move. She's facing me now. What are y'all, what am I like? I don't know what to do in here either. This is gonna be a reoccurring, theme in today's endeavors because I do not know how a lot of this shit works. Be fat, okay? I'm already kind of there, but I kind of want to be fat in the game too. This seems kind of nice. Okay, here we go. We're gonna be fat today. Yeah, I refuse to pay for a fuck ass thing in this game, so they can get that out of my face. Yo, you can't move. Well, look, what is that shit over there? What is that shit over there? Oh, is this one of those things where you just spin the fucking wheel? Get out of my face with that. Get out of my face with that. This was not even an experience. What do you mean? I guess I should start reading the descriptions because I found more duds so far than actual good games. Okay, so what else do they have? Snake Simulator? I want to be a snake. Ooh, I want to be a snake. So, can I tell you guys about the time I was in a thrift store? Oh, what is this? Okay, so yes, it's like Snake.io or Snake.io. That's what it is. Whoa. It's kind of hard to play this when you don't have an aerial view of everything. So it's like I just have to assume how fucking big I am. I need an aerial view of myself. But yeah, like I was saying, can I tell you guys about the time I was in a thrift store, just simply antiquing, and this woman walks up to me, and she essentially confesses to me that that evening she was gonna go home and kill her husband. But like I was saying, let me give a little bit more context to where I live. I live in a college town. And you would think, well, I guess to a certain extent, you would think living in a college town was safe. Oh, I ate him. Did I get to devour his body? No, I don't even get to devour his body. Like in traditional Snake Daddy, you get to eat them. You just kill people, you don't get to eat them. Where's the fun in that? Where's the pseudo cannibalism where I get to eat their body? But like I was saying, I live in a college town. You would think, to an extent, living in a college town because there's an abundance of 18 and 19 and, maybe even some 17-year-olds that live here. It would be safer. Fuck no. That was a lesson I had to learn for myself upon moving here. I've been here for 5 years and I have lived in what feels like squalor at times. Not in my apartment or anything like that. Times are really hard. They haven't really been hard or anything for me, but the area I live in, oh my God, this town is so not safe. Oh my God, especially for women, it's just not safe. There is an abundance of very peculiar and dangerous homeless people. I don't say that to categorize homeless people as all inherently being bad and dangerous and Nothing like that. That's not at all what I'm trying to say. I'm just simply saying the homeless people in my area fit that particular description. So with that being said, I frequent the thrift store a lot. I was at my Goodwill. Now there's two Goodwills in my area. There is one really good one. Well, I don't want to say it's really good, but it's pretty decent. And I frequent that one over the other Goodwill that's in my area because the other Goodwill that's by where I live smells like pee pee. It's very dirty in there. They never have anything. I've never found anything of worth in that Goodwill. It's mainly like, I don't know, children's underwear and broken fucking toys, really ugly things, even ugly by my standards. So I never really go there. But the other one, however, they have had heat in the past, so I like going there. And that this particular thrift store, there's a really, really, really long, and I mean actually long, section of dresses. They cover like the whole span of the entire wall across the entire building. And this building is pretty big. This thrift store, it's pretty big. Oh, that guy is huge. I don't want to get killed by him. I'd rather get killed by a lame and a noob than get killed by him because I don't want him to. No, sir, you will not get me. You will not get me, sir. So how do you kill someone in this game? Because I've tried to like go into someone head first and I've lost. Can you just like not touch them? This guy's trying to touch me. He's being weird and he's trying to touch me. Oh shit, I can't touch him. Okay, fuck the game. I'm trying to tell my story. This woman walks up to me and she immediately right away starts going off about how much she dislikes her life. And one of the things I caught on to, because at first I didn't even think she was talking to me because she was talking so fast. She was not looking at me as she was talking either. She was still looking at the dresses. Did I just kill him? Oh no, I didn't get him. I thought I got him. And I'm looking at the dresses too. I'm just minding my business, combing through the dresses. And she's just going off about how she dislikes her life, how she's been screwed over by someone, how she's not able to see her kids. She's just going off. And suddenly she looks over at me and she asks me what my name is. So I was like, oh, so you were talking to me. I told her my name, of course, because I mean, my name is nothing. I have three other ones, so it's not like telling someone my first name is really going to do me any bad or good. She told me that her husband had abandoned her while she was sick in the hospital with something. And basically, while she was in the hospital, her husband took their kids and he locked her out of their house. And basically, he denied her access to getting her belongings. She tells me that she's living on the street. And she makes a little remark where she's like, yeah, everyone in this town knows that I'm crazy. Everyone in this town knows that I'm this and I'm that because my husband is telling all these people that I'm this and I'm that. He's spreading all these lies about me. And I'm just, I'm listening to her. I'm letting her vent. I'm letting her tell her story. She tells me that her husband basically spread all these lies about her across the city. Now I can consider where I live a small town. Things do go around the city and go around the area that I live in. I follow so many Facebook groups and I'm in so many Facebook groups pertaining to my city. For that reason, there are some very interesting stories and interesting people that you will run across where I live. She mentions that she thinks she knows who I am, and that's when I really began to get a strange vibe from her because I have never seen this woman. I've never heard of this woman either. I don't remember her name. That's where I went wrong. I should have remembered her name. I just started playing along with what she was saying because I was not sure that this woman was, all the way there in the head. And I started to feel a little creeped out, not gonna lie. She began to get a little riled up at this part. And this is when I really started looking for an excuse to walk away. I didn't even care about going through the rest of the dresses at this point. I kind of wanted to get away from her. She finally looks up at me and she's like, I'm gonna fucking kill him tonight. Verbatim, that's what she says. I ask, "Oh, who are you gonna kill?" She tells me she's gonna kill her husband and she's gonna kill him that night. And she's specifically looking for a nice dress to wear for when she goes and kills this man. And she's gonna take her kids and go on the run. Confesses this to a complete stranger. So when she tells me this at this point, I didn't ask any further questions. I didn't ask her how she was going to do it. I didn't ask her anything of that nature. At this point, I wanted to get away from her because I was like, oh my God. Now, I don't drive, right? I do not drive. And I still wanted to look around the thrift store, but I also wanted to fucking live. I didn't want to fucking die. This was not a big woman by any means. She was about my height, maybe half my size. I could have taken her down if she wanted to fight me. That's not the thing. It's just when someone is pushed to that point of seeing homicide as their only escape and the only solution to their problems, there is nothing that's going to stop that person from taking out an innocent individual that has nothing to do with them or their story or their pain. I was extremely weirded out. I was a little scared, not gonna lie, a little shaky. I was thinking about just abandoning all the stuff I had found. I found a lot of stuff that day. Didn't end up abandoning it. I actually ended up getting everything I found. But I had to get away from this woman. At this point, I had in my mind that I just need to get away from her, request my ride back home, and just leave. And that's what I was gonna do. So she saw me take out my phone, and then she goes, yeah, can I please use your phone? I'm gonna call him right now and tell him how much I hate him and that I I'm gonna make it of I don't really remember what she said, but she said something along the lines of I'm gonna make his last day alive worth it, is what she said. I don't even care that this gimp mask looking motherfucker killed. Clearly, I wasn't gonna let this woman use my phone by any means necessary. I was not gonna let her use my phone. I do not want to be entangled in this. So I told her, I was like, "Oh, it's off. Like I was just checking the time. It's off." And she believes it. She believes it. You know, she spares me my life. She actually told me that I was really pretty, and she told me that she hopes that I have a nice day. And I thought that was really sweet. Basically, I just ended up making an excuse to go on the other side of the store. And once I was on the other side of the store, I requested my ride home. I quickly, quickly tiptoed to the register, checked out my things, and then I got my shit and I left. And I left that store really fast. And next to my Goodwill is a hardware store. I waited for my ride inside of that fucking hardware store. I waited the entire 30 minutes for my ride inside that fucking hardware store, fearing for my fucking life that that woman was gonna come in there. I went home that night and I kept refreshing the news articles for my city and the neighboring cities. I never found anything. I never saw any articles. Still to this day, this happened, I want to say 3 months ago. Still to this day, I've checked the articles in my city for a homicide regarding a wife killing her husband and taking the kids on the run. Never found anything. Um, debated going to the police with this information, but I didn't remember this woman's name. I didn't remember where she told me she lived. I didn't remember any details about her. I think I was just scared. I was too scared to remember anything. I was just thinking, how do I escape this situation? As soon as I started feeling weirded out, I just immediately my brain went to, you need to find an excuse to leave. You need to find an excuse to walk away from this woman before like you get hurt or something irrational happens. Don't know what came of that situation. Don't know if something is going to come of that situation. I just know that happened. This is post editing me here. So, a little aside to this story, the main reason why I didn't go to the police with this information because I heavily for days debated on going to the authorities with the information that this woman gave me. But I don't know if it was just the shock or if it was the realization that I needed to get away from this woman as soon as possible. I didn't catch her name or really any identifiable details about her. Like, she told me exactly where she stayed. She was just her husband's name, her kid's name. She gave me so much information about herself. And for some reason, none of that stuck. None of it stuck in my mind when I left the situation. I couldn't remember this woman's name or anything. I remember the gist of the story, but for some reason, her address didn't stick in my head. Her name, her husband's name, none of that stuck with me. So it'd be kind of pointless going to the cops. And, I don't really have any names or any evidence that this whole situation even happened. And I could have recorded while the conversation was taking place, but like I said, for one, I didn't have my phone in my hand. I had to take it out my bag. And then two, once I took my phone out my bag, she asked if she could use my phone. So I would have had to play off the fact that the phone didn't work anyway. And she would have saw that clearly the phone worked if I was doing things on my phone while she was standing in front of me. So that's the main reason why I didn't want to go to the cops. I didn't just want to brush it off or make it seem like, oh, like, yeah, go kill him, girl. No, I didn't, absolutely didn't want it to come off like that. But it's just, I didn't have enough information to go to the authorities. Had I remembered her name, or even her husband's name, or even the street that she stayed on, then yeah, I would have went to the cops. But for some reason, I guess, I don't know, like I said, it could have been the shock. It could have been the fear that was starting to overcome me that it just that information didn't stick. Now, to this day, I still do try and check up on the story and see if anything happened. I'd feel really bad if something did happen, but yeah, that's just a little aside, post editing me here. I found another amazing, upstanding game with a little bit of a lag to it. This is called Troll Universe. The Troll Universe incident, my bad. I'm really slow. Oh my god. I'm really slow. Is this a cactus? Okay, that's a cactus. I just walked face fucking first, body fucking first into a fucking cactus. I don't know what the point of this is. Am I supposed to go somewhere? Am I supposed to go in here? This is just an empty pyramid, just wasted my time. Okay, that's nice. That's nice. I'm also like the only person on this map. There's a whole long ass list of people to the right. I have yet to see another soul. I don't know what I'm supposed to do. I don't know what this is. Oh, wait, I hear something. I think I hear something. They sounded like they were in pain. I could have swore I heard something. What is like the point of this map? Like, I hear someone screaming. Whoa, here's people. Whoa, they're getting fucked up. Do I want to be near them? Should I stay over here? They're getting like fucked up. Whoa. Whoa, I don't run that fast. Like, how am I gonna defend myself? Maybe that he's friendly. Is he bad? Are these people bad? Are they bad? Oh wait, he might be bad. Is that supposed to be Siren Head? Is he Siren Head? Is that Siren Head? He doesn't seem like he wants anything to do with me. What is this? What does this thing do? Absolutely nothing. Here's a guy. Oh wait, what the fuck? Is he evil? There's a guy too. Is he evil? Here goes some more people. So are these guys bad? Are they bad? They're not really like hurting me or doing anything. I'm not losing any HP. Are they bad? Whoa, this fucking void right here. So I can't go past the void. This game is like weak. I almost want to get like beat up by Siren Head because it'd be pretty entertaining if I was. Okay, this game was honestly really boring. This scene did not take place in the game, and I'm pretty disappointed because that too is how I look when I walk in my kitchen and don't feel like cooking. Every second you get +1 speed. Fuck yes. Am I driving with my fucking feet? Are those my feet? Okay. Okay, my daily reward. So I'm on a bike. Well, there's like a lot of things that pop up on the screen. I can't see. Oh, wait, I can't. No jump. I'm going like so slow. I'm pretty sure I'm going backwards on this thing. Yeah, just taking a cruise on my bike and shit. Just on the bike type shit. Okay. My speed is going up. Well, I'm not fast enough to go on this thing. Am I moving? I couldn't even tell if I'm moving. I still can't tell if I'm moving. Am I moving? Am I moving forward? I can't tell. I don't think I am. Okay. I was not moving. Okay, embarrassing. Anyway, you have to this fucking game is like a monopoly. You have to like buy everything. Whoa, they're fast. I'm real. Whoa, is the shit disappearing as I'm on the bike? It is. Oh, I didn't even realize that. Do I have to just wait until I get fast enough to be able to play the fucking game? This is just unfair. You can jump. What if I just like jump? What if I just do this? I'm not really. Oh my God, I died. Oh, now it's like different. It's like brick. Okay. Whoa, you have to jump. 10 wins required. You have to pay for everything. You have to pay to not be ugly. You have to pay to not be lame. You have to pay for everything in this fucking game. It's just not fair. It's not fair. As I was saying, I have a really weird. Oh my God! That shit knocked my head off! I didn't even see that shit coming! Do you want to add every second you get +1 speed, but you're on a bike to favorites? Fuck no! This game sucks! But I'm gonna keep playing. Oh, I see the point now! You have to get out the way! Okay, I see the point now. I know what to do now. So I'm just gonna wait. I'm just gonna wait for the little red ball. Get fucked up. Okay, not me. And I'm just gonna go over here and wait. I don't know when the next one is coming, but not taking any chances. Okay, yes, we did right. Not taking any chances. I'm gonna try and get to this one. Okay, yes. There's now far and few places to hide. Whoa, I was about to win that shit. It just put me in the race. I'm humping this guy. Okay. I'm not even fast. These people have had to been in this fucking lobby for like an hour to be that fucking fast. Cause I have been in here for like 4 minutes and I'm still extremely slow. I think I'm in last fucking place. This tryhard is in first. Oh my God. And I lived. Oh no! Damn it, I was doing good. Am I fast enough to play this game? I got a little bit quicker. Okay. I didn't make it past the black thing last time. Now I'm kind of getting somewhere on this game. I don't know why I can't drive in a straight line. The mechanics make it really hard to drive in a straight line. And no, I do not want the Jordans. I do not want the Nike Air Max, and I do not want the Jordans. When this happened, oh my God, oh my God! Okay, yes, I survived. Okay, we're gonna quickly park over here. I might win. I might win this one. Okay, I won. Yes, I got one win. I got one. Wait, you lose your speed after every time you win? I have to pay to get my speed back? It started me back. Wait, I'm slower than I was before. This is a scam. I've been scammed. I've been scammed. I've been played. I've been scammed. I've been played. I want to leave.